That's what it is. Honorable Minister for Youth and Sports Solomon Dalong says, guys, let's support sports. Let's bring in the private sector. Let's bring in corporate organization, even individuals that love sports. We are getting ready for the 2018 Commonwealth Games, and we can use that as a blueprint to see how prepared we can be for the Tokyo 2020 Games, which of course is the big one, the Olympics in 2020. Let's continue to talk about the 2018 Commonwealth Games. I looked around and I said, who can we bring to the studio that is Australian related that can talk to us about the games? Mr. Paul Lehman is the Australian High Commissioner to Nigeria. Joins us now live in the studio. Paul, good to have you on Sports Tonight.
Austin, great to be here.
Fantastic. Ever since the Queen's baton touched down in the country, it has been dancing. I also saw you dancing. The event has started till now. How has it been for Australia, knowing that the people of Nigeria cannot even wait for the games to begin?
Look, it was an absolute pleasure to be involved today in the reception for the baton relay here. The enthusiasm and the excitement and the energy really was quite infectious. So yes, I had to join in the celebrations in full. So it was terrific to be there today.
Fantastic. 2018 Commonwealth Games, about 310 more days to go. We have called it Gold Coast 2018. What's your country doing differently for us this time around?
Well, we're really proud to be hosting the 2018 Commonwealth Games. For us, you know, sport, as you said earlier in your introduction, is really a way to transform societies, to transform countries in a really positive way. We see a lot of, you know, negative news around the world in many different areas, but when it comes to hosting an event like this, this is an opportunity for countries like Australia and Nigeria to demonstrate our commitment to the values that the Commonwealth Games really instills in all of us. So for us, it's an opportunity. This coming Commonwealth Games for next year, it's going to be different in a couple of ways. First time in history that a major multi-sporting event will have equal numbers of medals available to men and women. So every single event in every single sport will be open to men and women on an equal footing. So this is really significant for us because around the Commonwealth, this is something we have been working to promote, is equal participation by men and women. So in addition to that, I should also say that it's the first time where it will be one of the most integrated multi-sport events for people with every level of ability, every level of disability or ability. So the medal tallies will include, for the first time, in an integrated way, medals for everyone, regardless.
Yeah, because it's all about inclusion.
Absolutely.
Bringing in the guys with disability and the guys with ability. Let's play for the love of the game. And the Queen's message, it always comes with a baton. I don't know what's inside. What have you seen it? What's it about?
No, you know, she didn't share it with me, unfortunately, beforehand. But I am sure that message will be really like what we were saying. It's about a reflection of the Commonwealth and the values that our countries all stand for, of inclusion, of participation, of community development, of teamwork, of cooperation, of discipline. You know, these are the things that countries that are maybe geographically far apart, like Nigeria and Australia, but it's the values that we share that bring us close together. That's right. Especially at times like the Commonwealth Games.
Fantastic, because I mean, just here in Australia, you think you're going to another planet, but sports is bringing all of us together again. And Paul, I always tell people that sports has the power to break barriers. Is your country also using that, looking at that in organizing the 2018 Commonwealth Games?
Absolutely. For us, you know, sport is important in its own right, but also as a tool in diplomacy, if you like. It's one thing that Australians and countries around the world can do to break down barriers, to look at ways where we can reduce and remove our differences rather than build them up. So sport is that one arena, if you like, where we can just for a short time even, remove differences, focus on the game, the love of the game, and leave politics, conflict, and all of those other negative aspects to the side and focus on what brings us together on the field.
Fantastic. Gold Coast 2018. Why that tag?
Well, you know, if you say Gold Coast in West Africa, people might think
exactly
you're talking about Ghana. But it's Gold Coast is actually the 6th largest city in Australia. It's in Queensland, which is we call it the Sunshine State. It's in the southeast corner there.
We also have a Sunshine State in Nigeria.
More things in common. Yeah. But it's a beautiful part of the world. Lovely 60 kilometres of beautiful beaches. You've got the Gold Coast hinterland just beyond, which is terrific for escaping to the mountains. Major world-class attractions, theme parks, beautiful places to visit and enjoy. So we're hoping that people who are attending the Commonwealth Games do get a chance to explore a little bit of the Gold Coast region and beyond in Australia. Because, of course, the Games is not just about sport, although that's the most important thing, but there is the attendant cultural programs that go along with it. So it is an opportunity for the people, for the participants from all around the Commonwealth to get to know each other, to get to know each other's country, and to enjoy a little bit of Australian hospitality.
Aside, I know Australia will be gunning for the medals. Aside winning the medals, what is Australia looking forward to in showcasing during the Games?
Well, as I mentioned earlier, it's the inclusion this time around which we are really proud of, in making sure that everyone can participate regardless of their ability, disability, gender. It's about enabling people to reach their full potential in every form of sporting endeavour. So we're really proud about that. Of course, there's an opportunity for us to show off or showcase the facilities that we've constructed there on the Gold Coast to host this event, and to encourage the Commonwealth Games to go from strength to strength.
That's right.
So we're long-time supporters and participants in the Commonwealth Games. This will be the 5th time that Australia has hosted the Commonwealth Games.
Wow. And the 5th time that the Queen's Baton Relay is coming to Nigeria, and we love it. I must say thank you so much, Paul, for coming around. And now we're looking forward to coming to your country to participate in the Commonwealth Games.
As we say in Nigeria, you are welcome in Australia.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Paul. Paul Lehman is Australia's High Commissioner to Nigeria. We're taking a look at the 2018 Commonwealth Games that's been tagged Gold Coast 2018. We should start counting now. About 310 more days to go. Action-packed world of sports. Let's go on a quick break now. When we come back, the media officer of the Super Eagles, Toyin Ibitoye, will be sitting down here. He's got questions to answer. Don't go anywhere. Stay.